Good morning, students, and welcome to our online lesson. Today's unit is Kids Rosy is Worried. So, what happened to Rosie in the last episode of Kids? Look back and check your ideas. Ovako, bilo bi dobro da počnemo koristiti snimače glasa. Imate ih na pametnim telefonima, možete koristiti laptope. Ako netko možda ima nekakav tehnički problem ili ne zna koristiti alate, javite mi se, rado ću vam pomoći. I sama sam u samo nekoliko sati naučila koristiti kojekakve alate za snimanje. Jel? Tako da, pošto smatram da će ova situacija potrajati, da se možemo i čuti, da ne zaboravite aktivno koristiti jezik, da uostalom da ostanemo svi u nekakvom takvom komunikacijskom kontaktu. A za kasnije ćemo onda vidjeti kako će stvari biti. Dakle, look back and check for your ideas about what happened to Rosie in the last episode of Kids. Record your ideas, record your answers, and post them as a reply. Okay, so you probably are looking back in your books. You can pause, of course, the video while you're doing that, and you can just continue after that and do tasks later on. Let's read and listen to the story. Let's answer the two questions that we have in task 1b. Why is Rosie worried? And why does she tell Mr. Bent about Wimbledon? Let's read and let's listen.
Exercise 1b. 1. Lunchtime.
How do you feel, Rosie?
I'm really nervous. Oh, why does she want to see me?
Aren't you going to eat that sandwich?
No, I can't eat a thing. I feel sick.
Can I have it then? I'm starving.
Help yourself. What if Mr. Bent's told her?
I'm sure he hasn't.
I hope you're right. But look, my hands are shaking and my heart's pounding.
Yes, I've got butterflies in my stomach too, and I don't have to see the headmistress.
Don't worry, it'll be all right.
Yes, just stay cool.
Cool? That's easy for you to say. This is all your fault in the first place.
2.
Mrs. Bent wanted to see me.
Oh yes, Rosie. She won't be long. She's just on the phone at the moment.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, my legs feel like jelly.
Ah, Rosie, you're here. Come in.
Yes, miss.
Oh, Janet, my husband will probably phone. Tell him that I'm already dealing with it.
Okay.
Oh no, he's told her. I'm in real trouble now. What shall I do?
3.
Well, Rosie, do you know why I want to see you?
Yes, miss, and I'm very sorry.
Sorry?
Yes, I knew it was a mistake. I wasn't really ill.
When was this, Rosie?
Last Wednesday, miss.
You were doing your work experience then, weren't you?
Yes, miss, but I've always wanted to go to Wimbledon, and then I had the chance. But then Mr. Bent saw me and...
I think you'd better start at the beginning and tell me all about it, Rosie.
All right. So, of course, as usual, if you don't understand something, write it down and use the dictionary for translation. Make notes into your notebooks. Okay, so answer the questions. Why is Rosie worried? And why does she tell Mr. Bent about Wimbledon. These two questions you can write down into your notebooks and take a photograph, post it as a reply in our virtual classrooms. Okay, let's look at task 2. Are these statements true or false, or doesn't it say? So, statement number 1, Greg isn't hungry. True, false. If it's false, you have to correct it. So I'm going to ask you now to do this task as well as this one, okay? So try to record your voices, your answers. Ako imate problem čuti svoj vlastiti glas, ne morate preslušavati, samo stavite kao reply. Ako imate problem staviti to na javno, možete mi poslati kao privatnu poruku. Dakle, nažalost, svi se moramo priviknuti na ove neke nove uvjete rada. Molim vas, djeco, važno je da ostanemo u komunikacijskom kontaktu i da se čujemo, iako se ne možemo vidjeti. Okay, so this is what you have to do. To read the statements out loud, say if they are true, false, or it doesn't say. If there is something that is false, please correct it. So that's your next task. Now, how does the story finish? We don't know. There are many ideas in my head. Hopefully, there are many ideas in your heads, but we can't do brainstorming now. So we will just listen to the end of the story and see what stormed through our minds, if it was correct or incorrect.
Page 63. Exercise 3B.
So, you told the restaurant manager that you were ill so that you could have the afternoon off.
Yes, miss.
And you went to Wimbledon to watch the tennis, but you were seen there by my husband.
Yes, that's right, miss.
Well, I must say that I'm very disappointed, Rosie. You're a good girl, and you've worked very hard this year.
Yes, miss. I know, and I'm very sorry.
But in fact, Mr. Bent hasn't said anything to me about this.
Oh? So you didn't know about Wimbledon and...
No, I didn't. I wanted to see you about something else.
Oh.
You see, you were chosen by all the teachers to receive the school prize for this year.
The school prize? Me? But...
Yes, but we don't normally give the prize to people who do things like this, Rosie. I'll have to think about this again.
Okay, this lesson will finish with task 3C. You can listen to the recordings as many times as you want to, answer the questions, write them down, and put them as a reply to this video. So, how does Mrs. Bent feel and why? Did she know about Wimbledon? Why did she want to see Rosie? And what's Mrs. Bent going to do now? So that's it for this lesson. Until next one, goodbye, children.